Welcome to the Clothes for Kids 2016 pilot program how-to tutorial on list building and list sharing in the Kohl's website. This tutorial is intended for site staff and anyone at a family resource center who will be responsible for submitting lists for families participating in Clothes for Kids. To begin, you'll navigate to kohls.com. From the main website at Kohl's, near the top, you'll see a gray bar. In the middle of that bar, there will be a button titled Sign In. You'll click that button. You'll be taken to this page. If this is your first time, you will create an account on the right-hand side here. If you've already made your account, you can sign in on the left. Since we don't have an account yet, let's go ahead and create an account. I'll type in first name, last name. You can use your first name and your last name. That will be fine. That'll help us identify that you, as the Resource Center staff member, are the proctor for the Clothes for Kids recipient family. You'll type in your email address and a password that you can remember for your site. You can decline to enroll in rewards and decline for any notifications. And then you'll click to create your account. Once you've created your account, you can sign in anytime from that same sign-in page. Now, when families come in to order clothing through the Clothes for Kids 2016 program, what you'll do is you will have your account for your resource center pre-signed in, and you will build a list for that family. And then as they shop, they will add items to their list. At the end of them adding items, you will email that list to Clothes for Kids. So to begin, let's talk about how you build a list. I'll go click on Lists from the gray bar. Once I'm in Lists, I'll click Create a New List. I'll title my list the same as the first name and last initial of the family member who I'm surveying for Clothes for Kids. So in this case, it's going to be Jane S. I'll make sure that the box is checked to make my list public, which is how you can share it back with the Clothes for Kids team. I'll press Done. Now I can click a button to say See My Lists for Jane S. This is Jane's list right here. I can click on her name and it'll take me to her exact list. As you can see, she hasn't added anything to her list yet, and what I can do is I can set a budget for Jane's list. So I'll click that Set a Budget button, and I'll type in $100. Now, as I add clothing in for Jane's list, we'll see the budget decline until we fill out our full $100. So from here, Jane can begin shopping. For example, she goes into Juniors and goes for some coats and jackets. And Jane wants to get this jacket. So she'll go to the page for the jacket. She'll select the size that she wants, the quantity that she wants, and then instead of adding it to the bag, she'll click this button here, Add to List. When she clicks Add to List, a pop-up will appear, and she'll select her list out of all the lists. She can elect at this point to continue shopping or to see her updated list. For now, I'll click See My Updated List. Now going back to Jane's list, you can see that she has $16.01 remaining out of her budget, and she has her items added into her list. Let's say we're done shopping for Jane. So what we'll do is we'll go to the top here. We will click View More. We will click Share List after we've gotten the drop-down. And then we'll click Email in the drop-down after that. Now we get a pop-up, and in this pop-up in the To column, we will type in Clothes, the number 4, Kids, at HNFRC.org. That'll send this email to the Clothes for Kids team. In the message, we can say Jane S. Family, Arcata FRC, if we're from Arcata. And then I'll go ahead and hit Send, and that'll send that list over to the Clothes for Kids team. That's the entire process for building a list and sharing it with the Clothes for Kids team. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the grant manager and liaison, Mark Weller, at 707-440-9343, or by email at clothes, CLOTHES, the number 4, kids, KIDS, at HNFRC.org. Thank you very much.